Good evening, all my Ferinites. I used the word. I just wanted to come on here this evening and do a little bit of ranting because I'm bored. And it is 11:40 p.m. here in North Houston, Texas. I get asked all the time whenever I'm talking about my van travels that I'm about to start going to do. I always get asked, like, yeah, how are you going to do that? How are you going to make money? You know, how are you just going to drive around and not have a job and do whatever you want? Truth is, there is numerous ways to make money. You know, maybe not a whole lot of money according to your standards or according to society's standards. But for some people, like me, I don't need a lot of money. You know, we don't need a lot of money. Just need food. We need happiness. And happiness comes from doing things we love. Right? I need gas. Maybe not everyone will need gas, but I need gas to get from place to place. And I got a few bills I gotta pay. All in all, I could probably get by with $800 a month. You know, I wouldn't be able to drive probably as much as I'd like to, but I mean, I could get by with it. Just stay at a place longer. You know, instead of just staying at a place for one night, I'll stay at a place for 4 nights. You know, and that way I'm only driving a few days out of the month. You know? So I could just adjust. It's just adjusting my finances so that I could do something I love. That's the key. That is the key to life. That is what people are missing in this world. Doing stuff they love. No, some people are. Some definitely. A lot of people do things they love. But are they doing it most of the time? Or are they just doing it a little bit of the time? So, are you doing the things that you love this much of the time? And then this much of the time, you're doing things you hate. So it's 25% love, 70% hate, 5% you're okay with, all right? So that's become the normal. That's become normalized in today's society. Doing things we hate just so we can live up to society's standards. Honestly, this is probably the root cause of a lot of the world's issues. Because I know for me, whenever I'm not doing the things I love and I'm doing things that I hate, then that's going to affect my mental state of being. And I'm going to show that to others, most likely. I may take it out on other people. You know, I'm not meaning to, but I might. I'm sure a lot of you do too. It's okay to admit that. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human, right? But there is something wrong with it. That's the thing. There is something wrong with it. You shouldn't spend most of your time doing stuff you hate. You should spend most of your time doing stuff you love. And if it seems unreasonable, I promise you, it's not. It's not. And even if it is a little bit unreasonable, all you'll have to do is adjust your lifestyle. If you really, truly love it, and you want to do it, you will adjust your lifestyle to be able to do that, to make it happen. Anything's possible. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to go to work as a furniture salesman from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. You don't have to do that. If you don't like it, don't do it. Do something you love. And doing something you love, it could be anything. Doing something you love doesn't necessarily have to be buy a van and go travel. I'm not saying that. It doesn't have to be traveling at all. For some people, some people's true dreams and all that really matters to them is having a family, right? Right? That's the most important thing. Nothing else matters. It's having kids, having a wife, and living that, idea of what society has deemed the American dream. And that is okay. I'm here to tell you, that is perfectly fine. If that's what makes you happy, do it. And if you're already doing it, good on you. Good on you. Right? But if you're one of those people that goes to work 9 to 5, and then you come home and you gotta sit down at the dinner table with your spouse and talk about how awful your day was and how this person came in and did this person came in and said this. And it's just a never-ending cycle of depression. And then all of a sudden you wonder why you're having lots of fights at home, right? Because you're pissed off. Because you're doing things you hate. And if your answer is, well, my spouse doesn't like to go hiking. Yeah, I hate to say this, but there's nothing you could do really about it now. I'm not gonna encourage anything negative like this, but for people that aren't married yet, don't marry someone who doesn't like to do the same things that you do. That is absurd. Now, if you are one of these people that married someone that likes to do things that aren't the same things that you like to do, again, I'm not telling you to go and divorce your spouse. Please don't. Because you've committed. You gotta follow through with it, and y'all gotta make it work. And you know what? Y'all both need to respect each other's desires. The things that you love to do, okay? And work on it. If it's unreasonable to do what you want to do or what you love to do 100% of the time, because I know that life happens, and especially it's unreasonable for me to expect anyone to just completely change the way society works overnight. That's not going to happen. So, but all I'm saying is, and all I want to do is challenge you, each and every one of you, to really look inside and ask yourself, like, am I spending my life doing the things that I love? Or am I spending most of my time doing stuff I hate? And if you're spending most of your time doing stuff you hate, you gotta make some changes. Because, I hate to be blunt, but you're wasting your life. And you're bringing other people down with you. Because you're walking around with all this negative energy because you're doing stuff you hate. If everyone in the world spent most of their lives doing stuff that they loved, there'd be no war. There'd be no war. Ever. There probably wouldn't hardly be any disagreements. That would be almost a perfect world if everyone would just do what they love to do. And I don't think that that's an unreasonable thing to ask. A lot of people say, well, okay, how would society work if everyone was just running around doing whatever they wanted, right? I understand why you would think that. It's wrong, but I understand why you would think that. It's because we've been programmed to think that. To think that way. We've been told to think that way. When the truth is, some people love to be doctors. Some people would love to be doctors, but don't have the opportunity to become a doctor. Some people become doctors and hate being doctors. But the point is that there are people out there that love to be doctors. They love to help people. And a lot of them are doctors, and that's why a lot of them spend sometimes multiple days at the hospital without sleep, helping people and working, being a doctor, because that's what they love to do. And you know what? That's a stressful job, but I guarantee you deep down inside, they're satisfied with where they're at in life. I know that it's probably tolling, and I can't imagine the kind of stuff that they have to deal with, but the things that they have to experience and see, and those things that happen, maybe they'll make them feel down or something, like, oh, I lost a patient today. That's something to be sad about, but that doesn't mean that they're not happy about their life. Doesn't mean they're not happy about their life. Some people love to cook burgers. I got a buddy who makes the best burger I've ever had in my life, and runs a food truck doing it. He is doing what he loves. He's doing what he loves. He's picked it, and he ran with it. And you know what? A lot of people make fun of that whenever you're younger, like getting out of high school. Oh, what are you going to do? Go flip burgers? Like, dude, that guy is more successful probably than a lot of those other people that were saying that kind of thing. And you know what? He's more successful. He doesn't even have to. He doesn't have to have a lot of money. I don't know if he does or doesn't. I know his business is amazing. It's incredible. You should go check him out. Makes the best damn burgers here in the whole damn United States. I'll tell you that much. Kelly's Heroes. Go check him out. It's a food truck here in Spring, Texas. Amazing food. But he's doing what he loves. He's doing what he loves. And I seriously respect that man so much. And love him to death. And he really puts off like a very positive energy all the time. All the time. He's just a positive person to be around. And it's because he goes for the things that make him happy. He's more successful than 95% of the people in this country, guaranteed. Whenever I'm out on the van, hurting for money, struggling to, eat some nights probably, I'll be more successful than 95% of the people in this country, even at that point. Because money doesn't dictate success. Happiness dictates success. I just want people to be doing the things they love. That's it. So if you're not doing the things you love, go do the things you love. And I promise you, once you do, you're going to find big time peace within yourself. And you know what? You're going to radiate positivity. And everyone's going to see it. And then they're going to start being positive. And they're going to start seeing what you're doing. And who knows, maybe some of them will be like, you know what? Maybe I can do the things that make me happy too. Why not? Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you have a wonderful night. Remember, do the things you love. Peace. Keep an eye out for more videos. Like my page, Journey to the Center of Walton, on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe, turn on notifications, do the whole 9 yards. Alright guys, peace out, much love. Love y'all to death. And I'm just going to say it one more time. Y'all my Ferinites. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful night. Later.